Hello, my name is.
Hello, my name is. Say what my name is. Say what my name is. Hello, my name is. Say what my name is. Say what my name is.
Say my name.
Hello, my name
Welcome
is.
to another Coach Johnny instructional video. This video will cover how to C-cut. The C-cut is an essential piece of footwork movement that we use to gain space, match speed, and rotate, initiate or alter a slide or movement. You can even use it to navigate your crease or set up for face-offs and so much more. Keys to a good C-cut are good stance, slight weight shift onto the gliding leg, isolating the gliding leg, and keeping it aimed where you want to go. Good foot rotation in the driving leg with solid leg extension for an explosive movement. Weight on the driving foot is on the heel or toe of the skate depending on your desired direction. A smooth recovery from full extension of your driving leg until it is back under your body. Ending by returning to your stance or desired position in a balanced and controlled manner. Common mistakes when executing a C-cut is keeping the weight on both feet or having your legs too far apart. This makes the stride weak and or hard to steer on the gliding leg. Your feet should be just outside your shoulder width apart, so when you shift your weight onto the gliding leg, that leg can support all of your weight. A good indicator of this weight shift being done correctly is you should be able to briefly lift the driving leg off the ice. Sometimes goalies also don't get a good C-cut due to not rotating the driving foot enough or through bad leg extension technique. If you rotate the driving foot to 90 degrees, you can achieve lots of power. But if you only start at, say, a 45 degree angle, you should have already lost about half your stride. A bulk of our power also comes through the leg extension in our thigh and butt muscles, and not from the knee down. As with all movements, starting with the correct stance is very important. Deep flexion with head and chest up, gloves presented to the puck, and stick blade facing the puck. Your feet are just over shoulder width apart. The next piece of the C-cut is a subtle shift of weight onto the gliding leg. This is achieved in your shoulders and upper body and shifting them over a little. It should be enough that when you are set to C-cut, you can lift the driving leg off the ice briefly. Your gliding foot must now be pointed where you want to go or anchored in place so that you can rotate around it with the weight on the balls of your foot. The driving leg's foot now must rotate in order to provide purchase for the stride. Try to get as close to 90 degrees of rotation in the foot when practicing. And placement should also be in the center of your body and slightly under you. If you are going backwards, the toe of the skate should be driven into the ice. To go forwards, you will drive the heel into the ice. If I were to exaggerate the angle of the foot, one end would be completely off the ice in order to maximize weight on the driving end of the skate. To get power, the stride is driven through the contact point of the foot outward to a full extension in a C-like motion until the foot is parallel with the gliding foot. As you can see, a majority of the power comes from the initial 1/3 to 1/2 of this movement, so the initial foot rotation is very important. Once the driving leg is fully extended, you can start the recovery part of the stride. There is no power made in this part and is simply recovering your leg underneath on the ice and returning to your stance. When these steps are done correctly, you should have left a nice big, deep C-cut mark in the ice from your driving leg and a straight line from your gliding leg. Okay, key points for this movement are a good low stance from start to finish, a subtle weight shift in the upper body to put weight on the gliding leg, good foot rotation on the driving leg for purchase into the ice, driving with the toe or heel depending on direction, strong extension and explosive movement from the upper leg, not the lower, smooth recovery resulting in a nice C-cut mark on the ice, and return to your stance with good balance. I hope you find this and many of the other videos here helpful and useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe to get more videos if you found all of this helpful. Some other future topics I'm looking to explore outside of movements are keys to practicing movements, keys to all common movements, common terms and phrases that your coach use, and many more. And as always, have fun on the ice and try and become undeniable. Thanks for joining Coach Johnny.
If you want it better, come get it, cause I'm right here waiting, and you ain't gonna take it from me. Yeah, we travel on these long roads, you know we walk those. We vagabonds, but wearing better clothes. Always feels like we get close to the most illest music heard from the east or the west coast. But we're on that long path, people jog past. We just ignore them, but really we wanna kick their ass. We wanna stick them and kick it the way these beats blast. We fireflies in the night and the soundtrack's right.